Hello and welcome back to Operation Crypto. Today we will be taking a look at Basic Attention Token, which is BAT, commonly used on the Brave browser. We'll have a look at some of the basic fundamentals of the token and then some predictions going forward what it can do. So if you are interested in that, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's crack on. So let's begin, and we'll take a look at the FAQ straight away on my website, and just to give you the basics about what BAT is. So BAT stands for Basic Attention Token. It is a utility token based on the Ethereum technology that can also be used as a unit of account between advertisers, publishers and users in a new blockchain-based digital advertising and services platform. The token is not a digital currency, security or commodity. On the main page of their website, we do get quite an in-depth explanation to how it is used and what it is for. So it's an open source, transparent, decentralized and efficient. So Basic Attention Token radically improves the efficiency of digital advertising by creating a new token that can be exchanged between publishers, advertisers and users. It all happens on the Ethereum blockchain. So Basic Attention is an ERC20 token. The token can be used to obtain a variety of advertising and attention-based services on the BAT platform, which is predominantly the Brave browser. But if you are a member, for example, YouTube, you can get the attachment onto there, which allows people to give you tips for your work carried out. So the challenge here, digital advertising is overrun by middlemen, trackers and fraud, which we know whenever we're on his favourite platforms, you do get bombarded by a lot of advertisements that you're not really interested in. So Brave does seem to sort that out. So it just goes through some of the problems that we have. I'm not going to go into depth about them because I'll drop the link on the website. You'll be able to read them for yourself. So digital advertising, introducing a decentralized, transparent digital ad exchange based on Ethereum blockchain. That's what it does. So stage one, the Brave browser. Brave is a fast, open source, privacy focused browser that blocks malvertisements, trackers and contains a ledger system that anonymously captures users' attention to accurately reward publishers. That's a key point there. It blocks malvertisements. You don't want them coming through because that's what causes your computer to slow down, crashes, etc. You're better off blocking all that out. So stage two is the actual token itself. So the token can be used to obtain a variety of advertising and attention-based services on the BAT platform, as it is an exchange between publishers, advertisers and users. The token's utility is derived from or denominated by user attention. Attention is really just focused on mental engagement, on advertisement in this case. And then stages 1 and 2 brings on a new deal. So the Brave browser knows where users spend their time, making it the perfect tool to calculate the reward publishers with BAT. This service creates a transparent and efficient blockchain-based digital advertising market. Publishers receive more revenue because middlemen and fraud are reduced. Users opt into an inclusive and rewarding private ad experience, and advertisers get better data on their spending. Here we have the diagram on how it actually works. So a Brave browser anonymously monitors users' attention, then rewards publishers accordingly with BAT. So you have the user here, the advertiser and the publisher, and they're all interlinked. So users are rewarded with BAT for their attention. Users' attention is privately monitored on device in the Brave browser. Users' private data will never leave their device. That is crucial because nowadays everything's about personal security and privacy, so that is a key factor there. And in between there you see that. So the advertiser to the user and the publisher to the user does have that anonymity shield. The publisher receives BATs based on user attention. Revenue increases as inefficiencies decrease. And then the advertisers achieve higher ROI, better targeting and reduced fraud. And that is, like I say, it's all interlinked with that privacy at heart, and that stops a lot of that malvertising and so on. And then we just move down to, yeah, more privacy, less fraud. As I said there, we plan to mitigate possible ad fraud through the use of cryptography, better client-side integrity and transparency achieved through open source. Next, I'd just like to show you where the actual rewards go to. So on your browser, you have a plugin here at the top. If you just click on that, it will bring up how many BAT you have earned so far. That's either from tips or just browsing. You can click onto the reward settings, and it will take you through some of the information on here. So estimated pending rewards for this month is 3.7 BAT. It goes up and down each month. It does really depend on how much you use it. You can have auto contribute, which is a good way to support publishers and content creators. Here shows you monthly contributions, and then tips given if you have given tips to anybody who is using Brave with the plugin on their website too. On the right hand side, you can link your wallet up. Mine is linked to Uphold. If we just look up here, that amount that I had in the browser is actually been held in the wallet here. It just reflects on the rewards tab that's how much I've earned so far. Let's take a look at some basic stats of the token. So we are currently ranked 32 out of all cryptocurrencies with a price of just over 20 cents. The total supply of BAT is 1.5 billion, and most of that is in circulation. We will take a look at the Explorer in a second. The market cap of $300 million or just over. And then moving down to a chart, that is the all-time chart. We will look at that in a second on TradingView. And then down on the right, the all-time high was 98 cents. That was just at the end of a bull run in 2018. So that huge bull run we experienced probably around November to January of that year, that's when we saw all-time highs, and it has, let's just look at me, it's been a slight decrease all the way down. This chart looks a lot better than all others. It has had a lot more fluctuations. Some of them have been up to a peak and then just flatlined all the way down. But yeah, that chart shows that there is quite a lot of activity for the token. It's also great to see that BAT is trading on a lot of exchanges. Hcoin, I've not heard of that one before. That's got 20% of the volume against the US dollar. Coinbean's quite a LA token. Binance, it's a major one that we've all heard of, but a lot of it I've not heard of. A lot of these exchanges. It just shows that there's a lot of exchanges still out there that I'm yet to discover. And being in the crypto space of coming on 4 years now, so these exchanges pop out of nowhere. But yeah, as you can see, it is traded on a hell of a lot of exchanges, so that's good to know. And lastly, just before we take a look at the charts over on TradingView, I'd just like to show you the Block Explorer. So as I said before, it is an ERC20 token. It shows that the total supply is 1.5 billion. With the holders amount, which is 291,000 addresses, it just shows that there's a lot of holders out there. It's coming up to what, a third of a million there. So here on the right hand side, we have the contract address and the decimal. So if you are wanting to store your ERC20 token on your preferred wallet, then there's the details if you need to add it manually. The transfers constantly going on. It is a well used cryptocurrency. And then we just go into the holders here. So Binance is holding majority of them, 130 million. That's holding 8% of the supply. Bittrex is holding a fair few, and then it scrolled down. There's some large holders there, more than my 47 holding. But yeah, it just shows that there's a lot of people holding this token. To finish up, let's just take a quick look at the charts. The best one I have got is BAT vs Tether on HitBTC. It's the one that goes back the furthest. The other ones didn't go back to a pump that we had in the very beginning of 2018. So I've got August 18, so this is the best one that we can do. As you can see, it has had quite a lot of fluctuations. Back in April last year, 2019, it shot up to 48 cents, and that's still like 50% down from what it went up at the all-time highs. It did go up to 98 cents, so that's still a fair bit down. So it just does show that there is movement to go up north if we need it. As you can see, recently we've been on a bit of a pump. This has been following BTC. As you can see here, we have a bit of a trend going on, if you could call it that. There's potential of that. We could pop back up to around 25-24 cents and then dump, but it is definitely on a downtrend at the minute, along with the rest of the cryptocurrency market, in my opinion. Yeah, where do I see this going? Let's just get the Fibonacci out, and we'll take this top wick from what has happened recently and have a look at some potential buying points. BTC, in my opinion, is going to drop, and everything else will follow it, and BAT is no different. It will follow down at some point. So to get into BAT, what we're currently trading at now, we're trading at 20 cent now, yeah, just above 20 cent. So potentially for buying, these levels down here are not a mile away. I mean, 16 cent, 14 cent, there could be some great opportunities to get in. And if you're buying at 16 cent, 14 cent, and it's going to shoot back up to all-time highs, which I think will be broken at some point across Bitcoin's all-time high. That's inevitable. It will be broken at some point, and everything moves with Bitcoin, and it will eventually move up. So within the next year, we need to see how it plays out. But these levels up here, in my opinion, will be broken. So that is 72%. It's still a way down on 98 cent. And when the bulls do return, just wait for it, because everything will be moving in 1,000%. It's not 5-10%, so it's moving at a minute. So that'll just do for my video today. That gives you just a basic rundown of the project, what it's all about, and where it could potentially go in the future price wise. Thanks for listening, guys. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.